should not stop. Okay. So what we'll do is, though a very colorful PPT is ready, because of some technical issues there is no power. So we'll try to manage with the whiteboard. Okay. And hopefully power will come. Once power resumes, we'll start with the PPT. Okay. See now, last we spoke was a beautiful remedy, and that remedy was Calibite. So there, the main focus. What was the main focus of Calibite? Yeah, we saw that it acts on the mucous membrane and it causes discharges. What was peculiar about the discharge? Yes, very good. Stringy and ropey discharges. Stringy, ropey discharges. Okay. And again we were talking about the pain, which was very characteristic. Pain in spots. Okay. And we discussed a lot of other symptoms: gastric, GI, mind, the way they look, the physical appearance, all those things. I'll be narrating 2 or 3 small cases. Just listen to the cases, and you can make a note of your, whatever you feel is worth making a note. You can make a note. Like we had this one case of a boy, young boy, must be doing his 10th standard, and I was treating him for a problem. But what was very unusual in this case is, whenever this boy, after school, whenever he enters his house, his cat, I repeat, his cat would go in hiding. Should I repeat? So they have a cat, fine, and naturally your pet animals, when you come home, what will the pet animals do? Yeah, they'll be very happy to see you, fine. For example, if you have a dog at home, if you have a cat at home, or any pet animal, they'll be very happy to see you. But the mother was narrating this case, and she was trying to tell me, sir, whenever my son enters, the cat, runs and hides itself. So this is the first situation. Now, any reason why is the cat hiding? Why is the cat hiding? Okay, must be the cat is afraid. Many times we are afraid of animals and we hide. But here we have a situation where cat is hiding because the cat saw this particular boy. Okay. Now I was just asking the mother to tell me a little more about this situation. So you know what the mother said? Sir, whenever he catches hold of the cat, he'll be removing its what is it called? Whiskers. Whisker. Okay, so like for example the hair that you see here now, you'll catch hold of the cat and you'll keep pulling. And when the cat is in pain, he enjoys. So that is the reason the cat, the moment it sees this particular boy, it will either escape from that area, or just the cat will make sure it is not caught. If he catches hold of the cat, then he'll be enjoying. Cat meow meow, it is feeling, and this guy is enjoying the pain of the cat. So this is what he does, one case. And another case of a boy, again 7th standard boy, he is studying in a rural area. He will take all the hen, whatever, he will go to the topmost floor, and from there he will, you're all laughing. You're all laughing, but please imagine the plight of the bird. So he goes there, topmost thing, and then from there he will just throw, and it's a and he feels very happy and he's enjoying. Fine. Again he'll come down, catch out of one more hen or cock, and he'll go up, and he will just throw it in the air like this, and it is in pain, and it is with a lot of difficulty, it is landing and is enjoying. And the third case is a case of a father, okay, who would wake his son once, twice. If the son does not wake up, he would pour the hot tea coffee he was drinking. He used to pour and he used to wake him up. Fine? I know these are all difficult to digest, but I am not looking at the emotional part of yours. Yeah, I know you made faces, you all felt sad, I appreciate, but as a homeopath, what is it that comes up in all the three cases? Okay, the person is very violent, very good. The person is sadistic, good. Second, the person is enjoying the pain of somebody else. So that is the third point. Anything else? Insensitive. You are not feeling for somebody's pain. The cat is crying. Not that the cat is coming to him and telling, see, please remove. The cat is not enjoying the act that he is doing. But who is enjoying the act? The boy. The boy. And cat is running out of fear. Fine? Cat is hiding out of fear. So these are all insensitive people, these are violent people. One or two more words you can think of. Merciless. Yes. Okay, merciless. Okay, indifferent. Some toxic. Okay, more than toxic. I heard of a toxic boyfriend, but then I never heard of a toxic. Okay, fine. Yeah, toxic. Anything else? Cruel. Cruel, right? It is very cruel. Yes. That father example that I gave. See, the two first examples are my own from my clinic, and the third example is what one of a speaker he had shared in one of his lectures. The wife was telling, sir, my husband is such a crazy man. So the doctor asked, what do you mean by crazy? Sir, twice or thrice he will wake the son in the morning. And in case if he is not responding to the dad's command, assuming like, if I would have given him tea and all, he just pours it over him, face, body, wherever, just pours it and get up. Fine? So they are cruel people. Okay? So the remedy that I am going to discuss today has a good amount of cruelty. Meaning? Yeah. I know we are not glorifying cruelty, but then, if you come across situations like this, see, till now we have done some 60 remedies. I don't think none of the remedies have cruelty. Fine? Okay, I mean there might be one or two, but it is not like acting on mucous membrane, it causes inflammation. Sir, kitne baar bole aap? So many remedies you are told which acts on the mucous membrane and it will cause inflammation. Again, one more remedy, sir. So this is something peculiar, this is something unusual. A man or a woman or a patient being very cruel. They have no feeling, somebody rightly said, unfeeling. More important is hard-hearted. What is it? Hard-hearted. Luckily, the current fellow is soft-hearted. The moment they said hard-hearted, power came. So what we'll do is we'll quickly shift to the PPT and we'll focus on the class. Okay, 1 second. I'll just switch out to the PPT mode. From where we had stopped. It's a very interesting and a beautiful remedy. So requesting all of you to focus. And every remedy that we study is interesting and beautiful. So it all depends upon how you understand and how you perceive. Okay. So luckily, thanks to the KB people, we got power on time, and I just started from this particular slide, where I was trying to tell you about 3 cases. We discussed 3 cases, and what were those 3 cases? Case of a boy who is troubling the cat, case of a boy who is troubling the hen, and case of a man who was very cruel. And if you don't listen, if you don't get up once or twice after he tells, he would start either kick or throw the hot tea over him. Okay? So we all concluded that this means that they are very violent, this means they are very cruel, this means they have no heart, and this means they are people who are unfeeling. People who have no feeling. Okay? So today we are discussing one remedy. We are discussing the last remedy of second year, and that remedy is Anacardium. Anacardium. Okay? Fine? Anacardium. So this is how Anacardium looks, the picture, and Anacardium orientalis. Okay? So this is the full name, and the name is derived from 2 Greek words. Nice to know part of Anacardium. Ana without and cardium a heart, because the pulp of the fruit Instead of having the seed enclosed, has the nut growing out at the end of it. See, many times, you all know, the seed is something that is seen inside the pulp.
Yes.
Correct? Many of the fruit. So in this fruit, what you are seeing is the seed is outside. That is why it is called Anacardium, the meaning. Okay? From the Greek word. See, marking nut is the common name, and the crushed seeds of the marking nut is what we use in homeopathic preparation. And Anacardiaceae is the family to which it belongs to. Okay? And the person who introduced Anacardium is none other than our master, Dr. Anacardium. So this is the nice to know part of Anacardium. So in today's class, we are going a little, or we are deviating a little. I am not starting the sphere of action. I am not starting with elements. I am starting with something very important in Anacardium, and the important part that we are looking is the objective of today's class is we are describing the mentals of Anacardium under 4 very important headings. We are looking at the symptoms belonging to the will, intellect, emotions and morals. So the entire Anacardium mind will be explained under 4 important headings, and the headings are will, intellect, emotions and mind. Okay. Now before I go further, we'll have a small understanding. What exactly is your thought on the word will? What do you mean by will? Huh? What is it? Capacity. Very good. Capacity of what? See, many times we say this boy is big willed, this boy is strong willed. Right? Will is something that is telling you about your determination, how strong you are. Okay? So when you say you are a strong willed person, what makes you tell that a person is strong willed? What are the qualities of a person that will make him a strong willed person? Somebody is talking about confidence, very good. Somebody is talking about the decision making. Many times we have girls now or boys who take you for shopping. Fine? And to shop what? To shop a clip or to shop a small lace. Itna color lace. So many colors, orange, blue, green, yellow, black, whatever. Which color? Please come. Please come. Help me to choose which color. So are they strong-willed people? So what is the decision? So they are not able to decide. Fine? So a person who is not able to decide, indecisive, or a person is not able to have courage, okay, or a person is not confident enough, okay, a person is very fearful. You go there night, 9 o'clock, you have a washroom outside your hostel, and one guy to go to washroom will be taking 4 of them. I am not getting. No, I am getting. You please go. Not necessary, you should get. I am getting and I am afraid it is dark out. So please. Right? So like less courage, timid people, coward people, okay, people who are very frightful, who are afraid, who are not able to decide. Right? These are all people who come under weak will. 12:30 midnight. Forget about washroom outside. You call me wherever you want, I will come. Let's see what will happen. Right? Courageous, fearless man. Right? Courageous, fearless, and very stubborn. What is it? Very stubborn. Once I tell, we have our South Indian heroes now. Oru vaate sonna, nooru vaate sonna. Once if I tell, it is like I have told you 100 times. That is the kind of confidence I have. Right? So like who are very stern, who are very firm, who are very stubborn. We have kids in our clinic, no? I want. Mummy says, no, please, I want. Mummy look at me, mummy look at the child, and child will start making nakras, and what does the mummy do? Secure. And this case of the boy, was crying outside for a very long time. And then after some time, he stopped crying. Then we asked what happened. Sir, he wanted ice cream. So 40 minutes he has cried, I want ice cream, I want ice cream, I want ice cream. So So 41st May, let me stop crying because in his hand there was ice cream. So they are that stubborn. Strong-willed people, they are what we call it as strong-willed people. Weak-willed, strong-willed. Okay. So we look at the symptoms of anacardium. We are looking at understanding mind in a different way. Okay. I mean, I'll just explain so that you'll get a clarity. We'll also look at the intellect. Now, how do you decide the intellect? How do you decide the intellect? What do you mean by intellect? Intellect is something to do with your, thinking, memory, grasping. Sir, I don't go back home and read. Whatever you are told now or whatever any teacher tells now, it is there. When is the exam? You give me the date. You know? Fine. Because that's how I am able to grasp things. Very sharp. Any question you ask to the patient, no, they are very clear. They will not think, udhar dekhne ka, idhar dekhne ka. They give you clear, straight, perfect answers. Fine. So, intellect is more to do with your memory, with your concentration, with your understanding, etc. etc. If all these things are good, then we call you are a guy or you are a girl of good intellect. Same question, I am asking you 4 times. Where is the pain? Sir, where is the pain? Sir, please tell me once again, I didn't understand. No, you come with pain, no. Where is the pain? Oh, that one, sir. Sir, yes, sir. So see, you come with this pain and then you are taking so much of time to understand my question and you are taking so much of time to give back the answer. So concentration difficult, okay. And very important part, what does emotion include? Happiness, very good. Sadness, anger, jealousy, beautiful, good. You got such a handsome boyfriend and I don't have, forget about handsome, I don't have a boyfriend. Right? So like what happens? You are jealous. Right? तेरे पास है, मेरे पास नहीं है. Right? Okay, fine, good. Jealousy, anger, what else? Fear. Yes, absolutely right. Fear. मेरे को डर लग रहा है. Fear, yes. So emotions, like for example, happiness, cheerfulness, sadness, all these things can come under emotions. And the last very important thing is morals. Any quick idea what morals are? Values, very good, beautiful. Values. Ethics, good. Huh? You are a doctor tomorrow, fine. Are you a doctor of good morals or you are a doctor of a bad moral? Fine, if you are ethical, if you follow ethics, if you follow values, if you follow good things, fine, then you are a man of good virtues, good morals. Can I have some examples for good morals? Huh? Fine, it's a very difficult question. If I ask you, tell me some examples for bad morals. Huh? No, I know, I gave a wrong clue. Examples for bad morals? Bad morals. Huh? Very good, start off. Stealing, very good. What is stealing? Your pen was missing. In class, pen was missing. Fine? No, it's not techniques. I'm not interested, but what is very important, don't take names. I mean, it can be real, sometimes it can be fun. We keep pulling somebody else like, sir, stealing. Fine. So stealing, good. Stealing is a bad moral. Good. Anything else? Huh? Disrespecting. Beautiful. Good. Simple. Disrespecting. Not being obedient. Mother tells don't go. Mother tells don't go. What will the child tell? I will go. I will go. Who are you to stop me? I will go. Right? So like not obeying, disobedience, stealing, anything else? Huh? Good, bad. Bad, okay. Not being punctual. No. Not being punctual. Class is at 2. You come at 2:20. 1 is fine. Every day same sir. Never on time. Can also talk of morals. What? Anything else? Huh? Yeah, so see there is honesty which can see. When I asked you good morals, none of you opened your mouth. That is the tragedy. When I ask bad morals, you are giving all good morals with dishonesty, not being punctual. When I ask Good morals, you could have told me honesty, being on time, being on time, these things did not come. That is very unfortunate. It is a syphilitic world. We are all going towards destruction. No problem, we'll come back. So what I was trying to tell you is, see, morals, being on time, see, being honest, being truthful, not telling lies. Okay? Fine? Being on time, obeying, respecting, for example, teacher, elders, mother, father, don't sit. I mean, during our days, sitting itself was a big deal. For example, sitting with our legs crossed in front of parents was an offense. Our judge, my mother would sentence us to death. How can you sit in front of your dad like that? I mean, you can't sit. That is how the things were. Now it's a different story. Okay, so let's not go there, but good morals, bad morals are all very important. See, this is what Dr. Kent gave us. Dr. Kent told, tomorrow when you start taking a case, when you start analyzing a case, mental symptoms, you will classify them if they belong to weak will, if they belong to strong will, if they have good intellect, bad intellect, or poor intellect, and how are they emotionally, and what are the morals. Good morals, bad morals. Stealing, telling lies, having 3 girlfriends, 4 girlfriends, not being honest to a girlfriend, fine, cheating, manipulating, fine, okay, they all can come under bad morals. So we'll come back. Now what I am trying to do, a new method of understanding mind is, I have read the entire mind of Anacardium, and in no book they give you like this. So whatever I have read from Anacardium, I have classified them into, or I have segregated them into, what is it? Will, intellect, emotions and morals. Okay, so in your exams you need not write the same way, but I personally feel you will understand this much better. Okay, so we will first look at the will symptoms of Anacardium. Please go with the PPT, understand the PPT, and we can conclude in the end if they are weak will or strong will. So your attention, what do you see here in this image taken from Google? What do you see? Like for example, you see this, see, what is this body language trying to tell us? You know, you are standing like this, you are not looking up, you are not looking straight, eyes into the eye, you know, you are looking like this. This is something to do with will. Okay, so basically what you want to, or what you need to understand is, Anacardium, the basic problem with Anacardium is, they are the people who have lack of self-confidence. They do not have confidence, very important, lack of self-confidence, and this lack of self-confidence, and they also have inferiority complex. Fine, if you just see this, I feel very low, Anacardium. I feel I am inferior. Not that he is typically tall, 8 feet, and you are 4 feet, no. This is what I am feeling. Inferiority complex, lack of confidence, and you are a person, you are not able to decide. Indecisive, irresolute, you cannot decide, you are confused when it comes to decision. See, this is how Anacardium basically is. That is his personality. But Anacardium refused to accept that he is a man who has less confidence, he is a man who has inferiority complex, he is a man who cannot decide. So though these things are the basic trait of Anacardium, they refuse. Now what happens when you refuse? See, what happens when you refuse your basic traits? You don't have confidence, you are inferior, you have inferiority complex, and you are not able to decide. This is you, the real you. But what are you trying to do? You are trying to show the people that I am pretty confident, I have got a lot of ego, and I can take good decisions is what you are trying to project. So this patient refused to admit these feelings, and he tries to prove himself. I'll quote a small scenario. I have taken this from Professor George Vithalkar's book, Materia Medica Viva, a beautiful book. There, the professor talks of 2 or 3 case scenarios. He says, an employee in an office, he is been harassed or he is been shouted by the boss, telling you are not capable, you are not doing the job properly. So now, how each of us react? See, that is you, that is your basic you. The boss has told, you don't have confidence, you have inferiority complex and you are not able to decide things properly. This is the boss observation and the blasting, telling you are not fit to be in my office. The reality. Now what will Anacardium feel? Each of you might feel different. Few of you might blast the boss, get out of the office, or you might resign, or you might say, sorry sir, I'll improve whatever. So in Anacardium what happens now? He will go into a lot of turmoil. So one mind will tell him, no, Vijay, your boss is wrong. Or you will have to prove your boss is wrong. You work hard. Fine, you work hard, do it. And the other brain will say, no use. Don't stay here. Get out of this place. So this is the confusion they have. I'll be coming to it a little later. He also gives another example of husband and wife. Husband blasting wife. You are not cooking properly. See the house, how you have kept. I go early in the morning and come. What are you doing? Seeing only reels. You are not doing anything. Do something. All my money you are wasting. Blah blah blah. He keeps blasting her. So again, two things will happen. I have to stand up to his expectation. By the time my husband comes home, I have to keep everything clean. I have to cook him tasty food, blah blah. She might do that, again he may start blasting, blah, blah, what this, what that. And then she might come to a point, no, it's enough. So should I continue with this man or should I look for a new man? Fine. So this is Anacardium state. So this is what typically happens. So there is a conflict. There is a conflict, an internal conflict that is created in Anacardium. Am I this or am I got to prove myself to the others, telling no, I am not this, I am also very competent. But this is causing a turmoil. This is causing a conflict in Anacardium, and this brings a lot of confusion. Am I that, am I this? So this is what gives rise to an identity crisis. How should I behave? Should I be like what I am or should I change according to the boss or whatever? So this brings on some confusion in the identity, some confusion crisis, and then if you read Kent's, Dr. Kent says, Anacardium patient will have two wills. Now what are those two wills that you see in Anacardium is angel on one shoulder and devil on the other shoulder. So what will the angel tell? All good things, no. Angel will tell do all good things. Angel will tell, see, your boss says there is some problem with you. So please rectify, please work hard is what angel says. What is the devil telling? No. Don't do anything. Fine. How much ever you do, the boss will feel the same about you. No, don't do anything. Get out of this place. So the duality is something that you see in your training tomorrow. Sir, I am confused, sir. There is always this dual mind. Patient will not come and tell you, sir, one shoulder, see sir, this shoulder, angel is there, and this shoulder, see, devil is there. They will not tell you. But this is your interpretation. But there is always this dual thought running. एक बोल रहा है अच्छा करो, दूसरा बोल रहा है गलत करो. And this guy is mega confused. Whom to follow? Should I follow this or should I follow that? So that is the confusion you have in Anacardium. Okay. So what are we looking at? Which part of the mind we are looking at? We are looking at the intellect or will. What is it? We are looking at the will part. So all these things will tell us that that Anacardium is a man with weak will, not intellect, weak will. So what did we understand under weak will? That they have, what were the images shown to you? Lack of self-confidence, very good. They have issues with complex. They have more inferiority complex, and they are not able to decide. But the tragedy is you are not accepting it. So you refuse. No. I am not a man of less confidence. I have got good confidence. But basically you are less confident. So this is causing will give rise to dual thoughts running. And we also saw that on one shoulder you have angel and the other shoulder you have the devil. Okay. So this is the big will, and coming to the intellect part, we just realize intellect, what does intellect basically consist of? You know, your thinking, your ability to take decisions, judgment, all those things. Memory, concentration, there are plenty of things. Now in Anacardium, they have problems with concentration. They are not able to concentrate, first point. Dullness here at the intellect, they are not able to understand. Whatever is told, they are not able to understand. Now what do you see here? Huh? Okay, I mean, given a chance, do you cut the tree like this? No. I am not asking how you do. Right? But this is not the way you do. So he is a foolish guy. So Anacardium is imbecile, stupid, foolish. Which is the other remedy we spoke of? Beautiful, Barata. Now we'll also try to understand in the next 20 minutes how is Barata different from Anacardium. Any quick inputs, how is Barata different from Anacardium? What is it that was missing in Barata? What were the cases I gave you? Was Barata cruel? Was Barata hard-hearted? Was Barata having upfeeling? No. Barata was a plain soul, plain heart. Fine? I mean, it's a very simple, I mean, if you have some problems, you will not go catch hold of the cat, then you will not do that. Right? Barata will not do that. Barata might have difficulty catching the cat only. My cat has come from Barata, and Barata will be like, having difficulty in catching the cat. Cat knows his Barata, he cannot do anything. So, but cat also can have fun, but cat will not have fun with Anacardium. Because cat knows he is a real guy and he can catch hold of me and empty everything of mine. Right? And the mother, the statements he gave us, sir, I am worried what will happen to his wife tomorrow. Who? The patient who was catching hold of the cat and pulling the hair, she was saying, sir, I am worried about his wife tomorrow. What you will do to her? I didn't understand, but anyway. So, very, very foolish, very stupid. No, this is something we also had in the remedy. Laughing at serious matter, focus on this. Laughing at serious matter remains serious when anything laughable occurs. This reminds us of Barata. Okay. In ignition it can be contradictory. Neutral mirror also is there. Neutral mirror will not laugh. Okay. Fine. At serious things. Then platina is also there. Platina also will not laugh because platina is, for these things you laugh. Okay, you laugh, I will not laugh. Because I am platina. Platina will not laugh at all these silly things. Because I am from a different thing, different planet. I am very superior. That is the thought platina has here. Okay. They have issues with memory. Many Anacardium patients. Very important. Very, very important. Anacardium, they have problems with memory. Weakness of memory, they forget things. Now what do they forget? They forget names. Aapka naam kya? I forgot. Fine? Forgets name. Okay? This is something what students tell us in Viva. Sir, abhi padha tha sir. Abhi just before entering your chamber, just study sir. And trusting that you are told right. They forget what they have just read. Abhi padha tha, bhul gaya. Words, certain words they forget. They are not able to get the word. And if you have a Anacardium teacher, he will be stuck. क्या था वो word नहीं वो नहीं आ रहा है वो word है. So this is what we call it as word hunting. नहीं यार वो word right? So word hunting, you are not able to get the word right. So memory being for names, what he has just said for words, and he can be absent-minded. What is this? He forgot to wear his pant. It is not fashion. That's why I got an old man. Young guy, corporate mode, it can be fashion. So this is how we are. Because in one country the other day there was a event, trouserless day, something like that. Let's not name it, but this is not that day. This is a general day. And he has forgotten to wear his pant and is going to the office with his shorts. Right? So absent-minded. See, all this tells us that the intellect of the Anacardium is poor. Poor intellect. So intellect is poor. Okay? Please remember all this, very, very handy, very useful. Now we will quickly look at the emotions. Emotions. So anger. Is it simple anger? In Anacardium there is violent anger. Jasti kopa, tumba kopa. Violent anger from slightest personal offense. You make a statement, you hurt them. Personally something you talk, they get hurt and they become very violent. Violent anger. Anger which is very, very violent. And Anacardium has lot of fears. What is it? Anacardium has lot of fear. Fear of failure. Fear of failure, one. And very important for you is fear of exams. Fear of exams. And third very important thing is fear during exams. What we call it as examination funk. F-U-N-K. Okay, examination funk. Okay, so fear of misfortune. Fear of misfortune, something bad will happen, and fear of being poisoned. They have a fear that they are going to be poisoned. Which is the other remedy? Very good, beautiful, good, keep it up. Hyoscyamus. Hyoscyamus, hyoscyamus. Observe that, hyoscyamus. Hyoscyamus. One more remedy? Fear of being poisoned, good, Restox. They refuse medicine. See, recently I had a case of a gentleman, old man. We are treating him for some serious neurological problem. And he stopped taking all medicines. And he stopped eating also. And he told his family members, you are trying to poison and kill me, so I don't want anything. Okay? So there, it can be Hyos, it can be Restox, or it can also be Lachesis. Fear of being poisoned. Okay? You can also add Anacardium. Fear of going mad. Fear of going insane. After so much of stress I am going through, I am afraid where I will go mad. Common statement, housewives will give you. Husband, kids, mother-in-law, father-in-law, I am stressed doctor, I am on top of it, my boss. I am fed up doctor, I don't know. If this continues for a few more days, you might see me in Nimas doctor. Right? I go mad. Fear of going mad. Okay? So, fear of exams, you should also remember a beautiful remedy, and that remedy is Gelsemium. So what happens in Gelsemium? Gelsemium is more of fear. Okay, Gelsemium is fear of, taking up exams, anticipation, anxiety. In Anacardium, they would have studied, but they don't have confidence. Or they might have memory issues. Okay. Lot of other remedies here for examination funk. Cilicia, Yatuza, fine. Yatuza, Cilicia, see there was a deal that we had. Okay, anyway. So it continues. Nice. We'll come back. So what is very important for us here is Yatuza, Cilicia, Lycopodium, Argentum, lot of remedies. Okay. So the picric acid. When you study too much, mental exertion, too much of studies, sleeplessness, and morning you feel drained. So mentally you are drained because you have studied so much. That is picric acid. Okay. So it's a beautiful science, you will have to understand. Lot of hatred, Anacardium. I will tell you the morals of Anacardium. Next you will understand. Lot of hatred, malicious. You have done something to me, I will have to give back. That intention. You have done this to me, no? Yeah, I remember. See, revenge is something more higher. Revenge is you take it. See, revenge is action. Okay. Hatred is you don't play. And malicious comes between. And you have strong intent. You remember. You may or you may not take revenge, but sir, he did this to me, sir, I remember. Fine? Okay, he has ditched me. Fine? Now he is with a different girl. But okay, you hate him, good. But then you have that intention to do something harm. And when you go to the girl and you tell him, hey, he was my boyfriend few days back, and trust me, he is such a cheap, blah, 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 blah. You go tell, and next day morning they break, and then you feel relaxed. Now, right? Then you feel happy, yes, cup of coffee, my job done. You did this to me. How can you be happy? When I am studying here, how can you be happy? I'll make sure even you will go through what I am going through. Right? So that is more of revenge. You take it. Right? So malicious is little less. You ask them, do you take revenge? No, sir, I don't take revenge, but that is very fresh in my memory, sir. I can't forget. It is there. It remains, sir. So intention to do something bad is malicious. So hatred, malicious, very suspicious. Probably that's what makes you feel.
Fear of poison.
You get this thought, you get this fear because you are suspicious as well. Okay, so Anacardium is suspicious. Okay, so moving further, the last part of Anacardium, we'll try to finish within the time given. The last part is morals. From the image I have put, you know what type of morals you have in Anacardium. What is the morals you have in Anacardium? Bad morals. Now, what are the examples of bad morals that you have in Anacardium is like, see, before I go to the morals, I forgot to mention another very important point in Anacardium related to the emotions. Lack of confidence, want of confidence and all those things over a period of time might give them a feeling that I should be away from people. Okay? Aversion to people, misanthropy. What is the word? Misanthropy. We have studied in our social science school. Man is a social being. Man is a social being. Meaning what? We'll be with people. No? So Anacardium, lack of confidence, and that two will, etc., etc. A lot of confusion. Over a period of time they feel, I don't want this world, I don't want the people, let me stay away, let me stay alone. So that is misanthropy. So Anacardium can also go to that state of misanthropy. Okay. Now we'll quickly look at this disobedience, meaning child not listening to the parent. Okay. One. Or I have also given you another word, insolent. When the disobedience goes to the next level. Okay. See, what is disobedience? Not obeying. You do, I don't do. Right? So in insolence what happens? You become arrogant. You back answer. And you do all those things. So disobedience heightened can be insolence. Where you are arrogant, you are back answering, you are not respecting the person who deserves respect. Your mother, your teacher, whoever, any respectable person, you don't respect, then it goes to the extent of insolence. Okay, insolence. So moving further, what you also see is Anacardium patient, lady, male, whoever, they very, very abuse you. What is it? They abuse you. The language they use. Okay, right? You are from a different class, you are from a different society. Fine, but your behavior, the way you talk, reflects something else. Okay? Very abusive people, using all slangs, using all bad words, which are vulgar words, which are not supposed to be used. You are talking to a girl, you are talking to a, a group, you are a doctor. There should be some social norms, no. You can't talk. Your tongue, you will have to have control over it. So abusive people. So abusive and this is very important. Okay, it shows gossiping, but what are they gossiping? See, there is something called as slander. What is it? Slandering. Slandering means you talk something or you are making a false statement that will damage the reputation of a person. A person is very reputed. So you are trying to cause false accusation or false statements you are passing, that is causing damage to that particular person's respect or that particular person's reputation. Slander. And Anacardium can also be very cursing in nature. Swearing and cursing. I swear on God, I swear on my mom, I did not do this, I promise on God. Fine? Or that is swearing, or they can curse. You go to hell, you should not have kids, you should not have this, you will not pass in exams, whatever. You will not get a boyfriend, girlfriend, blah blah blah. What comes to your mind? You just keep, there are people who keep doing this. This will happen, that will happen. Right? Cursing. Cursing, swearing. Okay? And this is what I started the case. And I am ending the case with what I told. People who are very cruel. People who are very inhuman. People who do not have sensitivity. People who do not have feelings. Okay? They are Anacardiums. One remedy is Anacardium. There are many more remedies. Abroadinum, Medorinum, Hepa, Tarantula, Ophidius, lot of remedies. Medorinum. See, for example, you are in a theatre. Okay? You are in a theatre and some fighting scene is going, some violence is going on. Do you think all of you will enjoy? There are so many of them, they will be closing their eyes, they will be closing their ears, and as Mummy, after this scene, please tell me. And there are so many kids who are jumping and they're enjoying. And once something comedy comes, Mummy, comedy, now I am closing eyes, yes. When fighting comes, when violence comes, you please wake me up. I am sleeping now. They are more of Anacardiums. Anacardium, they enjoy cruelty. Something is been troubled, and there are sensitive people. What is this? And that day is very clear. Yes. He is struggling, and this guy is taking all the enjoyment. So very cruel, very unhuman, and okay. And this is, what is this? She is hugging her. And what is this girl thinking? That she is a good friend, but she is not. Can you see from her face? Hug is only to show. But what is this? She is a very manipulative girl. Very deceitful, very manipulative. What I am showing is not what I am projecting. Okay? So, indirectly, what you see in the PPT that I am trying to show you is the very, what is it, constitution or patients who have got bad morals. Bad morals. So to conclude, at the end of the session, the learner is able to classify the symptoms under intellect, under will first, and we realize he is a guy with weak will. And you have to justify why weak will. And we also saw that he is also having poor intellect. And you know the reasons why he has poor intellect and emotions which are heightened. Starting from anger, starting from hatred, fear, okay, all those things. And the last part we just saw was a man with bad morals. A man with, or a patient with, lady should not feel bad, a patient with bad morals. Anacardium. Okay. So hope you have got a picture of Anacardium, and I have just taken the pains of classifying them so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. Anacardium clear? Done. So what we will do in the next class is we will try to talk of we spoke of mind, we will try to talk of the bodily symptoms of Anacardium. Hopefully one class or two class, we have time, and I will try to finish it. So next Friday we will talk of Anacardium, bodily symptoms or particular symptoms of Anacardium. Any quick questions in Anacardium? Anything you would like to ask? Anything you would like to contribute? Anacardium? All fine? So, thank you.